Grand Rising. Grand Rising. I hope the audio is on. Oh, it sounds good too. Okay. Grand Rising, Keith. I miss you. How have you been? I have been super busy working on a new project. I'm super excited about it. I'm so glad to hear you're doing good. I actually was sick. Me and Gina got sick a couple of weeks ago. Well, this past 2 weeks. We just got back to 100%. I'm so grateful. I actually gave my Facebook up. I decided to discipline myself. Hold on, let me pause this. Because actually, when I pull the maps up, I'm going to let me pause this. I'm not going to do as much talking when I start pulling these maps up. Keith, when I tell you we kicked COVID's butt up out of here, that mess is no joke. I don't ever want it again. I didn't have it as bad as some of my other family members. And I haven't had it as many times as they had it either. We just got it. It's been here for a couple of years. Thank you so much. I was really worried about her. I didn't even know she had it until I caught it. And we were super careful, so it wasn't like nothing we could do about it. We dealt with it. My my friends sent me some reinforcements, and I've been taking the magnesium, the what do you call it, the electrolyte mix. You can buy the mixes, and you like drink them in your bottled waters. Between that and the fruit, the bananas and the oranges, I did pretty good. It just had me super, super exhausted. And that's not me. It had me down for about a week. I ain't even gonna lie. I walked to the grocery store one day and I was scared that I even was out there because I felt like I was gonna fall out. But I made it, and we got negative tests this week. So, well, last week. So, baby, I am really grateful. I'm full of gratitude. Full of gratitude. When I tell you, that was scary a little bit because I'm not used to, like, I don't get sick. Like, I'm not saying that like I'm a bionic person. Excuse me. I'm not saying I can't get sick, but I don't usually get flus and colds and stuff like that. So it was weird for me. I'm not used to that at all. But yeah, I've been disciplining myself, getting this book in its correct order. Everything is coming along greatly. I'm learning patience. And I'm just grateful. Gina's doing good. My birthday is coming up. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna be doing nothing but chilling because I don't want COVID. I don't want that mess. I don't want that mess. I'm just gonna chill, relax, stay focused. Get Gina through her last year. Homeschooling is going very well. I'm super proud of her. Super proud. So tonight, like, there's so much information on this app. I figured I would just like start breaking it down. I'm not gonna be on here for 2 hours, but I do have 3 maps that I'm gonna play around with, and this is literally gonna surprise me. You're gonna see it the first time, like I'm seeing it because I've never. Well, it updates like weekly. They update it, so I haven't seen any updates this month. So we about to see what's going on in Asia in the archaeological matches that I match. We're going to see what we're going to find. And it's crazy when I'll be using this before I had actually got my membership up a little bit. I'm looking at the map and it's like nothing there. So I'm like, okay, I don't have any Asian ancestry. Okay. But when I got a little further in the membership, I got access to this. So this is going to give me 5,000 BC to 2019 AD, which is like now. Well, it's 2023, but you know what I mean. And this is samples. It's I guess the 30 is the default, but you can go all the way up to 100. I don't really want to go to 100 yet, but I will. But it's weird. Like as you notice, this is like covering the whole amount of time. For 30 samples, is nothing's there. We got something over here in Africa, which is it's a lot over there, especially in the Egypt up and down the Nile River. I'm not even going to get into that. Not even going to get into that. Not tonight. We'll do Africa another day. That's going to be a whole separate live. I'm so glad you tuned in and caught me, Keith. I should have made an announcement before I left Facebook, but I figured I wouldn't make an announcement, and the people that really wanted to show up and support would, because everybody knows about the channel. You know, I know this isn't everybody's steez, but hey. Okay, so this is there's nothing showing up. So you would think that there's nothing there, right? Her blood sugar, her diabetes. Oh my gosh, she is this. Okay, we've been on the pump now. Now that you mention it, next month it'll be a year. Keith, she is doing amazing. Her weight is good. She's had a little lows here and there, but you know that comes with the territory. She's been doing amazing. Her A1C is, I believe, 7 something, and we're probably going to be 6. She went to her eye doctors. Her eye issues that we had when we came here completely reversed. She's barely super high like she used to be all the time. I'm just grateful. She's doing amazing. She's completely non-dependent on me when it comes like how I used to have to do like everything. She's so independent. Like I literally get sleep at night now. Like seriously, I don't know if anybody knows about having something so detrimental to where you really can't get rest even though you need it. You know, not having anyone to be able to take my place and give me a break. It was super, 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 super hard. But it's totally the opposite of what you saw us go through from the beginning. It's nothing like that anymore. Nothing like that at all. Like one time she did wake up and the machine, the pump was off of her. But she knows how to do it. I don't even know how to do it. I mean, if I had to do it, I could. But she does everything. She does really good. She does her own appointments now. She does her refills to the doctor. She's doing amazing. She's doing good in therapy. She's doing really good. I'm just so proud of her. And I'm proud that I knew that I needed to pull back from this hustle and bustle of American society. I literally had to pull her. I had to pull back and get a grip so I could be able to have time to show her how to keep up with her insurance, her medicines. You know, it's so much that she has to learn to do once I'm no longer available to do it. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you for asking and checking in. I really appreciate you. The block is growing, and you know you're one of my day ones. Okay, so what we're gonna do? I want to update this, but I ain't gonna waste it. I'm gonna put this to 100 and see does anything come up. I really appreciate you checking in. I hope the audio is okay. Okay, look. More stuff. Look at all that in Africa. BC too. That's that Nile River going up to Egypt. But I ain't gonna go there today. I ain't gonna go there today. Okay, now this is weird. Okay, nothing's coming up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this one to what? 144 BC. Now how about this? We're gonna start at what's that? 3940 something BC. Do you know how long ago that is? So I'm not claiming any to be any of these people. I have my tree done already. Do you see some? What? Holy smolies. Now I could find this image or Google to find out who these people are. I'm not paying no money to find out who they are. You gotta pay money for this. I'm not paying no money. Hold on. I'm skipping. I don't like this mouse to use the ball. Oh my goodness. Do you see this? Where is that? Ain't that Jerusalem? Ain't that Jerusalem and stuff? See, this is what I should have a map. That's what I wanted to do, but I'm not gonna stay up here long. The audio is good, perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. Do you see this, Keith? 4600 BC. This is Asia, right? Well, of course, this is the Asia map. Look here, they're not giving me that information. Wow. Hold on. Did you notice how when we had this is what I'm saying, like you have to gotta play with this stuff. Did you notice how when we had it over here, it looks like everything should have came up, right? Yeah, that's how they get you. And look at that. That's that mummy, Knum Nacht. I believe that's that mummy. I don't know though, because there's a few things over there. We're not gonna do Africa right now. It's too much. There's a lot of information on this site. I love it. I want you to be safe up there in Philly. And how is work going, Keith? Look, we got something else already. Look. Oh my goodness. Yo. So these are archaeological digs. They have identification numbers to them. If I really cross-reference and find out where this location is, I can actually look on Google and Google this like area and say archaeological site. It'll come right up. So some things you can work it around like around the money. You can do your own little research. Look at all of this. This is Asia over here, but this is like what they call the Middle East. What was it before they named it the Middle East? Look at all of this stuff. How can I match this? Okay, we're going to move it up some more. But you know, we can't go that far because they'll erase everything, which is weird. So now we at 1708 BC. No, how about we do this? How about we go to 1776 when they supposed to have created the United States. Okay. Let's go there. Thanks, going good. Yeah, that do look like Asia, right? Because look, I'll even show you the only maps that I picked for tonight because there's so many. See, we got Europe, Asia, Africa, Americas, Premium Europe. So I'm doing Asia tonight. Premium Asia. We got Archaeological Europe. We're going to do Archaeological Asia tonight. We got Deep Dive Europe. And then we're going to do Deep Dive Asia tonight. So, like, this is definitely Asia. And if you think in chronological time, I don't like what we call these places today, like this. We call this the Middle East. In 3050 BC, 33 BC, it was not the Middle East. In 290, like during this time, it wasn't the Middle East. So I would have to find a map to correspond with the dates. So I'll know exactly what peoples were people in this place then. This is amazing. It's amazing to me. This is agent. I literally matched this. Like, how can I settle and just say I'm a descendant of slavery? I can't say that. I can say I'm a victim of the enslavement that the United States government did to my people here. Because on my tree doesn't reflect this at all. My tree doesn't. I don't have. But then again, I don't have my complete tree. I have 1,000 people on my tree. The majority are immigrants coming over here to assist the United States, Britain, Germany. I'm just be honest. Scotland, Ireland, heavy. Germany's heavy on my dad's side, real heavy. They seem to have targeted my dad's side more than my mother's side. My mother's side, both sides have indigenous women and men. I did find 3 slaves. I have not verified that they're slaves, but I do know 2 of them that I just found. Their family is verifying that, and they're really like my 3rd grandparents on somebody's side. There's so many sides. I have to be looking at the tree to say it. And then I found a supposedly slave on my dad's side, but there's a little we need a DNA test. We need a DNA test for that look for the daughter, because it's a lot. It's a lot. But I don't have like the information where I can say, wow, I have 12 lines of slaves, like 6, 4, 5 generations of slaves, like boom, boom, boom. No, I have enslaved people that were wrote out of who they were. Slavery and enslavement doesn't look the same on paper, clearly. Because slavery was tied to a slave log. I have a lot of people on my tree that don't apply to that. So it's like, okay, let's start there. So we're going to go to 430 BC, and we're going all the way back to 5000 BC. Now watch it increase. I know it's going to increase because it's been increasing every time I move closer to now. And it'll probably go, look, oh my goodness. Holy schmoly. Now, that man is on a horse. See, I think these are Saka. Look, Sarmatian, Saka. What is this? That is beautiful. I can barely see it because I can't zoom it in. Look at all of this. That's a big chunk of people. Wow. My assistant keeps popping up on my. I'm trying to keep my audio on this other phone. Where? Okay. It came on my ear. Let me get my earphone. Forgive me. Peace and love. Thank you for pulling up on the block. I am messing around with the Asian map. These people look like giants, or I may be just tripping because look how these people are big like giants. And look at these little people over here. Like, they don't look as big in size, but I could just be. This is okay. So what would I have to look that up now? What was the Middle East called before they made it the Middle East? This is like Malaysia down here, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait till we get to the archaeological map because it's gonna. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Like, it'll literally give you the site. See, now they're disappearing. Okay, look down here. I may do Africa next because it's a lot in there too. So as I go up, it's not gonna give me anything else. Okay, I'm done with this map because I know once I go here, it's not gonna be anything. Which makes sense because they're going by. I don't really know how they go by the dates. What do these dates mean? Is the date dated to when they were alive, or I don't know. Yeah, we're done with this map. we're done with this map. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the next. I was smart enough to open all the tabs in advance. Okay, is it the new screen up there now? Is this a new map? Can you see a new map? Yeah, this is the new map. Let me take the comment down. Oh, matter of fact, let me take me off the screen. I apologize. So let me go to my screen. This is what map is this again? Deep dive? No, archaeological Asia. So this is going to give archaeological, like the actual sites, to where I won't have to pay no money. I won't get the information like of the match, like what's the genetic distance, all of this. But what I can do is simply just cross reference, like how you see this Kenya Delaraine Farm IA Bantu 820 AD 18802. I will Google all this and I will put site behind it, and it'll come up. So we already know what Asia. Oh, you know what? We never did the 100 samples on the last map. Let's go back and just do that real quick. I forgot. We never put the samples up to 100, did we? We was trying to be moderate. Nope. Oh yeah, we did. We did. Okay. That was a lot of different matches that when I did it the last time they wasn't there because I didn't see nobody over there with no horses. In the BC they had horses. So why did they be acting like nobody had no boats or nothing? Oh no, we ain't doing Europe today because we already know what my Europe map say. The Mighty Moor, baby. Not Moorish, Moor. Okay, this is so beautiful. Like, what kind of terrain is that? What do you think that is? Mountains? Like, this map is so, I like the way that her laptop is the bomb. I didn't spend no money on my laptop, you can tell. Should we push it to 100 first? Let's. No, I'm afraid to do 100 first. Let's just do 50, whatever that is. I can't even see it. But we're gonna jump all the way back to 36,400. 36 3600 3,642 BC. You can't say that number like money. It don't come out right. 3642 BC. Oh my God. I should have started. Oh my goodness. Look, this is what I'm saying. See, like this, I like this map the best. Whoa. Levant. I hear people talk in the world. Korea. Ancient Jonghang Korea. Russia. See, Russia. Wow. Pre-Bronze Age Russia. So this is more than one match. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, all right here at this site. What is Yamnaya culture? Euros. Ancient Ukraine. Oh my God, I'm gonna fall out. Copper Age Armenia. Neolithic steeps. Do you see this? This is unbelievable. Ascantepe, something. I can't say this. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to disrespect nothing or no one. Ancient Southeast Anatolia, Batman, Kiriki, Hoyuk. This is where? This is Levant. This is a lot of Levant matches. See, I can look this site up in the time to know what this was before it was the Middle East or what it was considered then. Ukraine is giving me throwing me for a loop. Oh, I gotta quit using this thing. I don't see nothing in Malaysia. Okay, Zambia. Mm-mm-mm. I can't get over this Korea over here. Maybe that's why I like rice so big. Cause I'm telling you, I can't. If the meat get any higher, I'm gonna be eating beans and rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How about this? Go back, and we're gonna go ahead on. I don't want to push it to 100. Let's just push it to 100 because I got a feeling it's gonna be so much I ain't gonna be able to read it. Oh, my coffee. I know it's gonna be cold. I should have just made some iced coffee. Levant. Oh, wagon drop. You ain't gonna tell me they had wagons in no BC now. And they talking about they made cars in America. Hold on, I gotta go step out the room to call. I know they said they had a wagon driver on BC. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Y'all done panted in the wagon. The wagon been here. Wow. No, no, no. You don't know me and I know now. Forgive me. Okay, they had wagons in BC. Oh, well, I guess they did have wagons. All right, what in the world is this? Azerbaijan, ancient as I can't say it. Steeps makeup wagon driver. All right, this didn't go up a lot. It looks the same. So let's come back some. 2087 BC. 2087 BC. I wonder what's in my daughter blood. What you want? Unbelievable. Peace and love to my family and my relatives. Try not to use the family word, but it's so hard to let go of these words. Ras Al Hamra Omen. Unbelievable. Titris Hoyuk, Southern Levant, Bronze Age, Southern Levant, Anatolia. Mm-mm-mm. Black Sea. I can't pronounce that. Is it Ikizip? Ikizip. Child, they had wagons. Helman Civilization. Sari. Sukte Sistan, Southeast Iran. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, Malaysia. I knew that was Malaysia down here. Malaysia. I can't pronounce that. Ancient Ethiopia. So when they say ancient Ethiopia, they're talking about a people. Let's go to 900 BC. Yeah, I can only do Asia tonight because I'm going to have to look some of this stuff up. I'm a descendant of I'm a descendant of global actions. Okay? Thailand. Hmm. Cushitic. Brett Johns, Gully P.N. Cushitic. Kush. That's down there by that now, really. It's a lot going on there in my blood somehow. Whoa. Mommy. Wait. We gotta take this a little bit at a time. Stop right there. Philistine. Ashkelon Philistine. Alak. Amorite. What's Amorite? That sounds familiar. Syria. EB Elba or EB1A. Another wagon driver. Whoa, that's a lot of mummies. Or this mummy. No, those are all different mummies. They got different identification numbers. Mongolia, mummy. I can't pronounce that. Baikai. Honey, I'll be looking this up for weeks. Goodness gracious. Kazakhstan. That's where that's where Zaina is, I believe. That's where she's from, Kazakhstan. Peace and love, Jean. I hope I'm saying your name right, my baby. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You have a wonderful evening as well and be safe too. I'm much gratitude for you. How are you? I hope all is well. I sure do. I hope all is well. I appreciate you pulling up to the block. We appreciate you. I am really tweaking off this map. I can't believe I don't know what is going on. I need a professional to come and explain this to me. What in the world? I'm shocked that they had wagons in BC. But then again, they had the wagon Troy. The Troy thing was like a wagon thing, right? It's like a wagon driver. Of course they had wagons. They probably had cars for all we know. This is unbelievable. I can't even say that. All is well. I cannot complain. I'm excited. We got some new projects working. We got a new channel building up. Oh my goodness. I know this channel ain't all the way where it needs to be, but it's where it's supposed to be. And it's like what I'm working on. We're going to give it its own private space. We're still going to be here on the block though. Because shit, that is... Yeah, that's by the Nile River. It's a lot going on. We're gonna do Africa. I think I'll do Africa my next live. I'll schedule it when I get off. Let's see. I'm shocked. I really am. I'm been shocked. So what map is this? This is the this is the archaeological map. How far we got? Okay, we're at 900 BC. We're gonna go. See, a lot of stuff is probably going to disappear now. 654 AD ain't at BC no more. Yes, baby. Harlem, stand up. Peace and love to Canada. I will need to come visit. I have found a lot of my relatives right on the skirt of, I want to say Massachusetts, but I don't know if it's still Massachusetts now. It was in the colony of New England. I have a lot of relatives buried there in a couple of what you call them? Graveyards. And in Canada as well. One of my pop-ups is from there. I have family up there. I've never been. I would have thought nothing would be there now. What is this? Egyptian Canaanite child. I saw that the last time. I looked that up. The child from Lebanon. And the child was buried with where they don't normally bury children. So the child had to be of status. This is unbelievable. China. Turk? Is that Turks as in the Turk people? Turkish? No, Turkish and Turk is probably two separate entities. Connected but separate, probably through time. Because this is still giving me BC, ain't it? No, it's giving me AD. Oh, goodness. More pop. Oh, Lord, it done wrote it all the way down off the map. Okay. Cushitic. Um, Tanzania is a lot of Cushitic. That's new. I have never seen that before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the African map on a whole nother live because I can see it's a lot. I think this is it. We're gonna go to 1810. I think Zaina may pop up. No, she's 1900s. But I think they have her classified in Europe because it was 1900s. Had she been older, she would have been considered as. I'm not doing Africa today. Okay, so the last map, I'm gonna. Child, we seeing this together for the first time because they update it every week. So we're gonna do deep dive. So these people share identified DNA segments with me. I think the darker the color, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say that. That's new too. What is okay? Kenya Taveta. I can't say that. Cushitic again. We had the Cushitic up here, and I know that makes sense. We don't share that much DNA. 1750, 200. This one's BC. This one's AD. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, this one's different. I ain't messing with the DNA lumps. We're just gonna come back here to what 7092 BC. Oh, this go further. Okay, they playing games. I wonder why they don't go further on the other one. Peace and love to all the block captains pulling up on the block. I love you guys. I hope all is well. Oh no, this is huge. I hope all is well on your end. We are doing amazingly well. Nothing. This goes back way further than the other one. Peace and love to our new subscribers. I have to go into the YouTube studio and make sure that if any of you have public profiles that I can follow you guys. We're not pulling up nothing. I think this one's going to be quick. This makes sense, I believe. I can't really explain this part. So I don't really understand this. But hey, we're gonna see. It's probably nothing. I'm pretty sure them people we just saw had probably moved on. They were warring. Ain't no telling what in the world. I don't know. Like they couldn't have all died off, or I wouldn't be here. But I don't see any of these type of people on my tree. But how would you know who's who on your tree? Because they got my grandmom down as white, and she was not white. Like at all. Okay. That's it. That's it. So I will go to this thing because I like looking at it. I ain't gonna lie. No, not that. I don't want to see that. I'm talking about I don't want to see that. Not like that. I just I know I gotta upload. I take my down. I delete my DNA, and I re-upload it so that it can actually do it all the way over for new matches. Cause like just to refresh it, it's just gonna refresh. Um, see, we got that good blood. Cause this blood got rid of COVID. Okay, this is the Royal Globe, man. I love this map. I'm not gonna lie. Who don't want to know you at least got some royal blood that I told you you come from a monkey and a boat? That's terrible. Terrible. Let's make the globe smaller. Because I actually like going to over here. Not over here. Over here. See, our laptop looks so different than mine. And this makes sense. When I seen this, I was like, yo, I don't really know why they call 1800 um, ancient. My grandma was born in 1884. It's not ancient. Oh, I can't even see no more. Forgive me. Oh, there you go. Come here, buddy. Come here. So it's two matches right at the same. Okay. And this person was enslaved in Maryland. This how I know this thing really not lying. Because this date is 1800s. Okay. You're talking about antebellum Maryland. Antebellum was definitely the 1800s. Okay. Now, when I go to my tree, I ain't gonna say I can pinpoint who it is because I can't verify it without DNA. And I know I don't have every grandparent, but I got over 90. If it's not 90, it's 78. I got a lot of numbers in my head. These people right here, this is in Philadelphia. There's a cholera victim in Philadelphia. I have a lot of family, actually on both sides, but mainly on my mother's side in the New England colony area, New York, Jersey, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, leaning on back here to Canada, because this was not the same back then before these people came here. So my people was already here. This is true. The genetic distance is kind of far, but we're related. I believe this. This not. If it had been somewhere else, I probably wouldn't have believed it. Now this one is 15.606 genetic difference. But look at this one. And this one has Egypt blood. That other one, no, go back. Ancient Egypt. Okay, that was their blood. They was enslaved and probably wrote off as a Negro. And this person right here, when you go to the map over there where them crowns is at, it actually shows the lines. It normally shows the lines to the person where it came from. Like, I like this map too. I just hate this part right here. Cause they got it like right on top of each other. There we go. This genetic distance is kind of close. 3 is kind of close. And I got L for mtDNA, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have like a subclade. Like most of my haplogroups are like, I believe, unless they're grouping my subgroup and keeping the subgroup from me and just giving me the main group, because all most of mine is main groups. But I don't have E. I have E1B. And then I have L on the mtDNA side. I love this man. And this matches up with this other these people over there. I'm not going back on this man. I think all these people owe me. They owe me interest. I'm talking about all these people owe me interest. That's really what I believe. What happened to the Sardinians? I have not looked into all of these people because I don't even know. Like when they got over here, they took away nobility, so I don't know. Like I think these people owe me interest. Which one is this? I did that one. I don't remember seeing this one before. And all the top row was blue the last time. Look at that. That's the Moors. But I'm gonna open it up and let watch who now. These are more heads on here, right? Now I'm gonna click this. It ain't gonna give me too much information, but it's gonna yeah, this not the one. It's not. I haven't paid enough money to get them matches. I don't even want them. I don't even want to know. I'm not spending all my money on this stuff. Spanish royalty and Austrian, French. Yeah, they hiding everything. But the genetic distance is not close, to be honest. Holy Roman Empire, unbelievable. Like these are matches. Unbelievable. What I should do, I want to go back and see this. I said I won't go do all this. I was going to do Asia, cut this off. But it updates and I haven't seen it. So you got to see it with me tonight. And next time we're going to do Africa. I think I'll wait. Now, this says ancient. If it was ancient, closest ancient population. Okay. So that's a big gap from here to these mixing. So that must be a chronological timing because that's a big gap. Is it going to explain it? Genetic distance measures how close you are to the given sample. 10 means this is your ancient ancestry. 20 means that it's part of your ancestral link. 30 means possibly related to your ancestry. A sample with this button means a sample spotlight is available. Yeah, you can get more details and information and all that stuff. I do like that. But keep in mind, this I was told by a very, very, very smart individual. Um, this does not say like this is not saying this is who I am. Who I am is my relatives on my tree. This is ancient, 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 going all the way to back to when child people on my tree weren't even alive, and I'm in the 1400s. So like this isn't the whole summation because here and this is how I know it's not the whole summation. That what I just pulled up was the ancient population, right? Notice the genetic difference was 3. Now look at the genetic differences of the modern population. Modern populations mean like us now. There's no closeness. I haven't 7 is a little far for me. So there's somebody else up here should be in the numbers and probably some of these should be off. So it's like you have to have a perception of this stuff. Hey, it gave me a PCA and then look, I'm over here by myself. I'm not on this Mexican, Puerto Rican, Coastal, and Australian Lumbee tribe. Moroccan, Ethiopian, Jewish, Ethiopian, Yemen, Jordanian. So it's like there's information still missing because I'm pretty sure they whatever they was doing over here, I'm pretty sure they was destroying or hiding all kinds of stuff. Yes, people came over here and mixed in with my peoples. My people's been everywhere. Like I can definitely, I could. Oh, that's because I clicked on. Yeah, we did the modern, right? Yeah. Now let's see. I don't know. I don't think my ad mixtures are gonna change. This is just a calculation. Everything that I'm showing is a calculation of just archaeological sites. Like they're not actually they're digging up family graves and stuff yet. Yet it looked like my sub-Saharan got way higher. Oh my god! I know y'all can't see this. Can you? Uh, Sub-Saharan 80.3, Northeast African 2.4, Oceania 0.6, Oceanian, I don't know how to say that, Amerindian 0.6, Siberian 0, North Sea 5.2, Atlantic 5.5, Baltic 1.9, Eastern European 0.3, Western Mediterranean 1.8, Western Asian 0.7, East Mediterranean 0, Red Sea 0, South Asian 0.7, Southeast Asian 0. I don't think that changed at all. It still looked the same, just about the same. I think I was wrong. I don't think this would change. Austronesian 0, South African 1.2, Indian, North Amerindian 0, South Amerindian 0.2. It's a lot of zeros. Indo-Iranian. See, this is measuring from their 100% is the samples that they have, so they're counting off of that. So it's just it's a fun tool. I actually enjoyed it. I guess I will do my saga map. I don't really want to. We're gonna see what it says because I already know like I don't have it already ready. It said it take 3 minutes. Okay, so again, peace and love. Thank you for pulling up here on the block. I will be doing another live. I'm going to schedule it. Make sure you subscribe so you can get your notification. I want to send a big block shout out to Keith and Jean for pulling up and showing love. I had a wonderful day. I talked to my girlfriend and a close friend of mine, and I enjoyed it. I was really happy that I got to talk to her. One of my new family members reached out to me today. It was shocking, but I really was glad that she did. This DNA test has turned my life upside down the right way. No, right side up. We're gonna say it like that. It turned me right side up. Everything is going smoothly. I just got a lot of gratitude for making it this far. And I have a lot of hope and diligence to keep going in the right direction from here on out. Proud of my homeschooling journey, proud of my parenting journey, proud of becoming a beautiful woman that I am, flaws and all. I have so much to learn. I do not know everything. I'm still learning and I'm teachable and I'm reachable and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to be in this light, you know? Because it's hard out here if you let it be. I'll just say it like that, you know? Life is definitely what you make it. Like I've been through a lot and I still can get up and be grateful and smile. And I think because of what I went through, it actually, and I mean, I don't think this happens for everybody. I mean, it actually, I really look back and I'm really grateful. Everything is connected. I don't blame anybody. The distance that I had to take from everyone and everything was really for me to just get myself back on track because I've been pouring myself out to everybody everywhere since I got here. And this I've never been in this space before. And it's new to me. It's a little scary. I won't lie, it's a little scary. I'm used to being in control. I'm not used to having blind faith. But now that I think about it, that is actually what I was doing. This is probably why I get a little anxiety because I'm actually doing what I was pouring into others. I'm pouring it into myself now. So it's a little different, but it feels right. You know what I'm saying? It feels right. I really do appreciate everybody that showed up on the block. Y'all had my comments. The chat was going real nice. Very, very nice. Let me see. Let's see. Is this ready to refresh? It don't usually always take 3 minutes. I said I wasn't gonna do it on an hour, and I did. I figured it was gonna take an hour though, because these maps, you have so much information on it. Where is it? Again, if you have not, please like the video, share the video. If you have any questions, you want to know how you can get this, how you can utilize this. If you've done your DNA, anybody can you can do it. Yeah, I will tell you this: you won't get no information until, I mean, you're gonna get some information, but they keep the meat for the bucks. Um, I don't utilize this and say, "Oh, this is who I am." These people was living a long time ago. These people don't even exist as a people today. But it is nice to know, like, my story didn't start at slavery. It's nice to know the other part of your story, even if it's, oh no, didn't say it was. Oh, I'm so mad. I could have sworn. Oh, I have to actually wait for it. Oh, oh, it's a really. I don't know about nobody else. I had to know who I was. I guess this was my purpose, and it was never. I was never going to be. Um, I was never going to. I was never going to stop looking. I was never going to stop wanting to know. Who my father and who my mother was, and I believe that was bigger than me. I don't think that I just made that up. Like I think like everything is connected. There are no coincidences. I don't believe in I don't believe in coincidences and chance. I believe everything is connected. Everything happens for a reason. I've had so many signs and wonders and just confirmations galore. Like they're so huge. It's like there's no way I can miss them. Just no way. I don't know. This is making me mad. I'm not getting into all of this because I'll be on here for 2 hours, and I really want to get in my bed, honey. When I tell you, I love my bed. My bed is my best friend. I got the best memory foam mattress I could have ever got. I really didn't want to spend that money on it, but I did, and I'm just so grateful because when I got sick, I had to stay in my room, isolated, in hopes not to reinfect Gina. I was like, I'm so glad I spent that money on this bed. Like, who knew I was gonna need that bed like that? I got up every morning and thank my bed. Oh my goodness, I sleep so much better at night now. Like, y'all have no idea the types of dreams that I have endured over the years. Like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And it's like now there's a different level to my dreams. There's a calmer, it's a calmness to it now that I really didn't. I used to have some serious nightmares. Peace and love to Johnny Bay. He definitely was right. I asked him one day in the law class, I was like, why? Like, I'm having these dreams, like these slave catcher dreams. I'm like, is there any way that I could have possibly have been a slave catcher? And he's like, yeah. And now that I see the history of the United States, I do have colonizers in my blood. And sometimes I wonder, when I'm in a weak state, or is that part of my DNA still, does it still have, not saying power, but does it still have an energy within me if I'm not paying attention? Can it actually be a detriment? So listen, knowing who you are, I believe it's way deeper than just knowing, like just hearing it. It's like psychological. When something has been taken from you and it distorts your whole existence, oh, there you go. If you can replace it, and I'm not speaking from a textbook, I'm not speaking from anything but my own experience. Like, my truth was kept from me from the United States side and my family side. So I got a double whammy of psychological genocide, a double whammy. And I believe my behavior had a lot to do with that, instead of me just being born and wanting to be a burden on my caregivers or my parents, or me just wanting to act out. Like, when children are acting out, there's something going on. And it may not be something you can see. It may be something, honey, genetic going on. And I'm not saying it's not reversible, but what I'm saying is, if it's not attended to, it can become a big problem. And then you blame the child, not understanding that there's more layers going on here. I'm sure me as a child, I felt out of place and I felt fear, and I was just traumatized. But I will say I'm grateful for the experience, because it has made me, like my aunt, my last living aunt on my legal family side. She told me, you wouldn't be who you are today without what you went through. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard that, I'm like, excuse me, and myself like, no, I didn't want to go through that. But what if I hadn't went through that? I would be asleep today. There's so many holes I could have fell in. But me being on a journey of wanting to know who I was, I'm not saying I didn't fall in no holes. I didn't fall by the wayside and I wasn't deceived. Yes. But I also did what it took for me to turn myself around. It's like I pressed the brakes and spun my car around. I'm going in the opposite direction. I'm going towards my true inner being. And it's so beautiful, and I'm grateful. And I'm not gonna talk your head off, because I said I was not gonna do no hour live, and I did. I'm gonna do this DNA saga, and we're gonna end this live for tonight. Next one will be Africa. Oh, hold on, because I don't even like this song right now. But we're gonna turn that on 10. I hope that's not too loud though. I apologize. And what's happening? I know I had to plug my laptop up to the daggone modem. Oh, this annoying me. I ain't even gonna do it. Is it like loading or something? This is annoying me. This is annoying me. That's Mercurian, and that's more right there. You know what? Pump this for real. I don't have a lot of. I mean, I'm learning to be patient, but like I said, I'm learning. Okay. All right. You know what? What I will do? Let's see this timeline. Shoot. See, look at the genetic distance. That's kind of hard. I think that if I was like 100%, if I started out 100% African, I don't know. I don't do genetics that happy. Like nobody's 100% anything. But then again, I can't even say they. I don't know about over here. Like if your ancestry coming from here, you ain't 100% nothing. That's why I be like, how do people be claiming these tribes and you got all these other people on your tree? Because you wasn't affiliated with your tribe because everybody in Boxgate Convention got kicked out, literally. Because that happened to my dad. That's why I did not want to use a daggone thing. This little ball be spinning it too fast. My computer want me to cut it off. How long is this? Oh, it's easier with the damn keyboard. Forgive me. Molo Cave? I don't remember seeing that. The distance is getting further. Oh no, it's not. It's different distances. So they got it by time. So I wish they do it by genetic distance. I don't see nothing like a 1, 2, 3. Look at that. Oh no, that's an actual. See, there's a 2. See how that's genetic distance is 2, 4. I see a 4, 2. Look, there we go. See what year that is, right? That don't say Moorish. And I would like to believe I'm not with the dirty Moor. I'm with the good Moor. This right here, Cabo. No, actually, that's not the one in Cabo. I don't know. I have to look and see do they have archaeological sites in Cabo, and in that I have a match there too. Peace and love to you, my relative. Munso, Uganda, slave trade, Mexican. It's a lot. It's a lot. I thought it was more than one. That's why that red dot on my map. Matter of fact, let me show you my map. Matter of fact, I ain't even got it on this phone. I forgot on hers. This map, Granada, they got it spelled. I believe this is no, it couldn't be. Cause he would have been 300. It couldn't be. This is very interesting. Come on, let me do it like this. Panama, peace and love to all of my relatives. That little picture right there be throwing me off. St. Martin. I don't believe though. I believe these people got caught up in the slave trade. I don't really know. I don't have proof that they was on a slave lord because I don't really have an identity for them. And even the write up that they have about them, they said they don't know when they got to St. Martin, so they could have already been there. That's the King John. He wrote to the Britain to he wanted them to stop stealing his people as slaves. That's close genetic. I didn't see this one before. I did find African slaves on my tree. I found two that I do believe are slaves because of the family that we're living, the living relatives from today. The other one is not verified, even though there's a write up in the paper in some article about him. Those people who was jumping the gun, you know, they do that a lot with the media here. See, we're really close distance. There's a child slave, enslaved, not slave. Slaves are Slavic, if I'm not mistaken. These are enslaved people. I have tons of them on my tree. Even my aunt, all the way down to my baby aunt, and she was born after the 1900s. She was a slave. That was illegal. And I'm going to tell my family and let them know that. Because if she's got any children and grandchildren, they're old. These are my relatives. I think this is on my dad's side. That's where his family was at during this time. And I ain't gonna lie, I got my mom's side got some coming up through Virginia when they left Alabama as well. And one of my moms was actually married to her husband, and my dad's grandma was in. They were actually in the same area in Kings and Queens County. My dad is more under the Powhatan people, Accomax, Rappahannock, not Northampton. That's Massachusetts. It's a lot of them. Did you see the child yet? It's one that says child. I went to the document where we was talking about them, and I just, you know, it was like, no, we had, I'm never going to forget about you. Teenage male laborer, enslaved labor, employment. Look at this. So yeah, I like Brother Banks said, I want my interest on everything, every dime, on every penny you made. I don't want anything back. I want my interest on everything you made. He was right. There we go. Philadelphia. This person is related to my 1843. Yeah, this is um my mom's side because they was in Philly by the 1800s. This time my dad's side was in Virginia. This is correct. This is correct. I don't know if it's my mom, like maternal on my mom or paternal. It don't even matter. Zaina, we don't have a lot of shared DNA, but we share DNA. And then I met her son. So she's got more than one child. Mm, but I match her. I should match her other children too. But see, that's the thing. All the children probably aren't up here. I don't know. Like, I think some of them are still living, I think, to be honest. It's 1934. I think she had another son died in 1954, I believe. Interesting, right? Well, that's it for me tonight. I want to say thank you for giving me your time. If you're watching this on a replay, please like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions, I may not be able to answer them, but I will send you somewhere where you can get your answers. Or if I can't answer them, I will share your thoughts about these maps. What do you think? Um, we were taught we're descendants of slavery. We were not taught about being descendants of pre-Middle East and all of these other things. Malaysia, the wagon driver in Asia. So, what do you think about that? Am I claiming an identity that's detrimental to me? Do I have options? Please be safe and aware. Please be safe and aware out here. Take care of your body. Take care of yourself. I love you.